first thing I do with my fitness clients is I have them make a realistic estimation of where it is that they are. Okay? So just in the realm of fitness right now, which may matter to you and which may not matter to you, it should, but it may not. Where do you put yourself? Are you somebody who takes a walk once a week with their dog? Are you somebody who goes to the gym a couple of times a week and maybe exerts a little bit, sweats once in a while? Are you somebody, as I move down the continuum, who is training for a 5K, all right, and are more active and consider yourself a regular exerciser? Are you somebody who's completed an Ironman triathlon? Okay, so just mentally put yourself where you are right now. And now mentally put yourself where you want to be. For most people, it's some number of steps in this direction. Just depends how much fitness is important to you. So we've defined where we are, and we've defined where we want to be. We've created the gap that we need to bridge. Now, take another 20 seconds and translate that to the goal that you have written down in your card. Where are you in terms of achieving that goal? Are you doing nothing? I know you're not already there. It wouldn't be a goal. So how far have you gotten towards it? Okay. Create the gap. Okay, you got the gap in your head. All right. With my fitness people, it's a simple concept. For them to move in that direction, they need to move. They need to move more. So my basic message to them is you need to move more today than you did yesterday. Every day when you wake up in the morning, before your feet hit the floor, you need to say to yourself, I'm going to move more today than I did yesterday. So if you walked around the block yesterday, you're going to walk around the block plus 1 step. That's all I'm asking. I'd love you to walk a block and a half, but if it's a block and 1 step, then you've accomplished it. If you go a block and 1 more step, then it's going to be a long, slow slog to get where you want to be. But you will keep moving in this direction, which is ultimately what you want to do. In your business, or in your life, your personal life, perhaps it's the need to save money. Okay? Pretty common goal in the times that we're in. It really becomes as simple as save more. Okay, but what does that mean? That means addressing it every single day by taking that extra dollar or 2 or 3 or whatever it is, and promising and taking the action to save it. So just like in fitness, where if you move more and more every day, you're going to slide this way in that continuum. The same thing with all the other aspects of your life. It takes that single effort every day to do just a little more than you did yesterday. It does not have to be a lot more to start sliding in the direction of that goal. The problem I have with the folks that I work with is that they make a lousy assessment about where they are right now. Usually, they think they're a lot better off than they are. Financially, physically, their own personal motivation. Okay? A lot of people drift more in that direction. They're just not honest with themselves about it. So Roger talked about visualization, and I tried to just sort of put in my concept of visualization there. But my topic tonight is measuring. Because I don't trust my client when they tell me that I'm pretty fit. I played football in high school. Dude, you're 47 years old. I know, but I played football in high school. Here's the thing that really matters when it comes to defining the gap. Roger talked about writing a goal, put a time frame on it, define it for yourself specifically. I'm going to talk to you and really tell you that you need to measure, you need to take a snapshot, a measurable snapshot of where you are right now. So in fitness, the first day I'm with somebody, we weigh you, we take your body fat, I take your measurements, I measure your flexibility, I do a cardio assessment, I measure your strength, I measure your core stamina, I do And there might be one more thing in there as well. So I do this whole battery. Does anybody want to sign up to come up here and go through that right now? Is anybody that thrilled with their fitness that they would come up here and go through that assessment in front of everybody? Oh, Tim, yeah, you're right. Tim, of course you did. No, and you know why nobody wants to come over here and do it? Because you suck at one of those things, right? And the one that you suck at is the one you don't ever do. Okay? So if you don't have core strength, you're probably not doing anything in yoga. If your cardio stinks, it's because I can't run. If your body fat's too high, it's because you're eating too much. And you're not addressing that fact. So the reason that I do the full assessment is so I can give you a report card. And I can compare you to everybody else of your gender in your age bracket. And I can tell you where you stink. Because where you stink is the most important place to work on. You're there for a reason. You might have strength to be able to knock out push-ups all day long. But if I told you to run around the block, you couldn't make it halfway. You don't have complete fitness. You might have a 401k that's really strong, and you may have $500 in the bank. So you're going to be really great when you're 59 and a half. Okay? But you might have trouble getting there. Every goal that you have, you need to spend some time doing an honest assessment or go to a professional who will give you an honest assessment and tell you where you're weak. And then divert all of your attention to that weakness and make it stronger. Because in actuality, you're a little scattered in your goal. Parts of you are here, parts of you are here, parts of you are there. And until this part slides that direction, you're never going to move toward completion on your ultimate goal. That report card can be alarming. That report card can be a real reality check. But the most important thing, just like when we were kids, that report card needs to arrive pretty regularly. That means you need to do that honest reassessment at a specific time, every 2 months, every 3 months. Do I have more money in the bank? Have I done more sales? Is my revenue increasing? Can I walk around the block now without getting out of breath? So you have to constantly redo that and then resituate yourself along here. And you're going to see that constant progress that comes along. So my message tonight is that goal that you have right there, you've got to spend, your homework is to spend 5 minutes tonight figuring out how you're going to measure yourself as where you are right now, so that you can repeat that measurement on a regular basis and figure out where you're at. Now you've got that, now you've got your goal, and now Timmy's going to take over, and he's going to talk about the first steps you take to make that move in a positive direction.